The history of the Southeastern franchise. The Southeastern franchise, also known as the Integrated Kent franchise, is a railway franchise that runs services from London, Kent and the southeast of England. The Southeastern franchise was formed in 1994, a little before the privatisation of British Rail. It took over the Network South East section of British Rail. This included the services coming out of London Blackfriars, London Cannon Street, London Charing Cross, London Bridge and London Victoria, their main routes being the Southeastern Main Line and the Chatham Main Line. Once the privatisation of British Rail came into fruition in 1996, Connex Southeastern commenced operation of the Southeastern franchise. Beating the bid against GB Railways, Stagecoach and management partnered with First Bus. Sadly, Connex ran into some financial trouble in December of 2002. This caused the SRA, also known as the Strategic Rail Authority, agreeing to bail out Connex at a sum of £58 million. The end date of the franchise was also brought forward from 2011 to 2006 because of this. That's a whole 5 years. Yikes. This bailout didn't help Connex, as poor financial management meant that the company was stripped of the franchise in June 2003 by the Strategic Railway Authority. However, Connex continued to run their services until the 8th of November 2003, where it was then run by the SRA under the name Southeastern Trains the day after, on the 9th of November. They took over all the rolling stock from Connex, being the class 375, 376, 465 and 466. The 465 and 466 being in service before privatisation in October 1992, the class 375 being introduced from April 2001. These were brought in to replace the class 365, 411, 421 and 508. The class 376 being introduced from the 16th of August 2004 to replace the class 423 and to be used instead of the class 465 and 466 on their high volume metro routes. This was done so the SRA could find another operator to re-let the franchise to. So the bid to run the franchise started again, and in December 2003, the companies shortlisted for this franchise were announced. This included Danish State Railways partnered with Stagecoach, First Group, Govia and MTR partnered with Sea Containers. But as we know, Govia won the bid for this franchise in November 2005 to commence service on the 1st of April 2006. Luckily for Govia, this franchise also included the services on the newly built HS1 coming out of St Pancras International, with HS1 services starting on the 24th of December 2009 using class 395s. A bit unrelated, but it's kind of a cool fact. The class 395s were used as a shuttle service between St Pancras International and Stratford International during the Olympic Games in 2012. The class 395s were nicknamed Javelins after the games, and the name has stuck ever since. The franchise contract agreed was initially supposed to last 8 years, with a 2-year extension based on performance targets being met. It was extended due to their good performance in March 2011 until March 2014, when it was supposed to end in 2012. Also included in the agreement with Govia was the operation of the Red Hill to Tonbridge line to be transferred from Southeastern to Southern in December of 2008. A lot of extensions have been given to Southeastern, with the next one being from March 2014 to June 2018. When, in June 2017, Abellio partnered with East Japan Railway Company and Mitsu, Govia, Stagecoach and Trenitalia had been shortlisted to run the franchise from June 2018. However, Trenitalia withdrew from the bid in August 2017 as they wanted to put their focus on their partnership for the West Coast franchise. The franchise competition thankfully got cancelled in August 2017, and another extension was given to Govia from June 2018 to the 31st of March 2020. But, as you guessed it, it was extended yet again until the 16th of October 2021. Under Govia's operation, the Southeastern franchise are expecting to get newly built class 707s from Southwestern Railway and are expected to start service in late 2021. If you want to know why Southeastern are getting newly built trains from another train operating company, watch my video on why Southwestern Railway are getting rid of the class 707s. Now, I hope your life is better now you know the history of the Southeastern franchise. I'll see you in the next one. Stay hydrated.